All right, people. So I get asked this question quite a bit. Why did I get into real estate? So it all started, I was in the United States Navy. And during my last duty station, which was at NAS Pensacola, I got the idea because I had purchased a property in my last duty station before that. I realized real estate was a great vehicle to build wealth, and it was just a great idea to continue to educate myself. So I decided to get my license in 2005. Got my license just for my own benefit. I did not have any goals to go sell real estate. But because I got licensed, people were asking me questions. People ended up asking me to help them buy or sell. So I started helping my service members buy and sell real estate. And I soon realized that I could do well financially with real estate. And it was time for me to get out of the Navy in 2007. And to be honest, it was a hard decision because if you're a service member and you're thinking about getting out, it's a little scary. You don't have a plan. You get paid on the 1st and 15th, no matter what happens. And getting out is scary because, what are you going to do? Are you going to be able to pay the bills? Are you going to be able to maintain your family? It was something that was a concern, and I spoke to my mentors and they all gave me the same advice. They said, as long as you're ready, as long as you plan ahead of time, you're good to go. After a couple of them looking into my specific situation, they all agreed that getting out was a great decision for me. So that's exactly what I did. One of the things that attracted me to consider practicing real estate as a real estate agent was I realized immediately that you get what you put into it. It doesn't mean that any action will result in value or a commission or a sales. You have to do the right things. But if you show up, it'll come back to you. And that's something I learned in the military. More than 50% of success in the military is just showing up on time with a clean uniform. It was a challenge, but I was ready and I planned. It's something that it grew into a passion. I've been doing this a very long time. And it's something that I really, really enjoy and that I love to do. Now, there have been times, especially in the beginning, where I questioned, am I going to continue to do this? Maybe I should find a normal job. Maybe I should find a different career. I have my GI Bill, so I could pay for college and get paid while I was in college and do something different. And it was frustrating because this is not easy. It is absolutely not easy. The process is simple, but doing it is not easy. But I couldn't think of anything else to do that I would love and I would have the passion. So why do I do this? Right? Why do I do this? There's multiple reasons, but a few things that I love about real estate or being a real estate agent. One is that you're providing value to the consumer, to your community, to your friends, to your family, because, real estate is important. I love the fact that I could provide value and I could help because I know that there are agents that aren't very experienced or just not good, and there are some that are. So my goal is always to be the experienced agent, the educated agent, and the one that's always going to make sure that my client's priority is number one, more so than a commission, more so than a check. Because if you continue to make their priority your number one priority, it's all going to come back to you. I mean, that's just like a universal law. I'm sure it is. I don't know which one exactly. If you give, it's going to come back to you. So there's been plenty of times where I've told buyers now is not a good time to buy, or I told sellers now is not a good time to sell, because that's the best advice I can give them based off of their situation. That's one of the reasons I love real estate. Now, as you grow as an agent, the thing about getting your real estate license is that you realize there's not one path, right? You can go in just many different directions. However, the path to mastery, meaning you're consistently working on being better and getting better and providing more value, and then eventually expanding, and then now you have staff and now you have agents. They all require you to level up in order for you to grow. Your world and your business grows to the extent that you personally grow. So now I'm having to figure out how to lead, how to hold people accountable, how to communicate effectively, how to have patience. And that takes time. Takes reading, it takes mentoring. It just takes a lot. And I actually really enjoy that. I actually enjoy that process, as painful as it can be sometimes. I enjoy that process of just working on yourself. In a weird way, I think that should be everyone's kind of main goal in life. Somebody asked me many years ago, what's your number one priority? What's your reason to live? And if you got kids, a lot of times that's my kids, all about them, right? Well, your kids are going to grow up, and they're going to go their own way. And I think that what's smarter is making it self-mastery, because there's really no finish line. So it's really the journey, and you continue to work on being a better father, husband, employee, but work on yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. And it's not, something where you're frustrated. It's just that you get to do those things. things, right? You get to work on yourself and find models that you can adapt into your life and work on and measure and grow. And you become a better person as, you progress in life. But if you're purposeful with it, sky's the limit. That's something I love about what I'm doing. I'm having to get better so that I can provide better service. Another thing too, and this is something I'm realizing later on in my career, is that it feels good to be of value to those young agents, to those newer agents, or agents that have been around as long as me and perhaps didn't focus on mastery. They perhaps were just stumbling along and doing a few deals a year and not really working on their business to grow it. So that's something I'm realizing, that I definitely enjoy being of value to the new agents or the people that are just open to guidance. It's easy to get lost in this industry. Somebody that's just hungry for just guidance, and then you could be of value to them to just get them to that next step. That's a beautiful feeling. I've told agents that have worked for me, you might come here, you might stay with me for years and years and years, and we'll build a beautiful thing. Or you might come here and I might be a stepping stone for you so that you can progress in a different direction or higher or whatever. I'm okay with that. I take pride in that. I was maybe a solid footing for you to progress. And that makes me happy. The reason I got into real estate was because I realized that I get what I put into it. And then I soon realized that to get what I want, I have to work on myself. So then I've fallen in love with that process. And then I realized my priority is my client's number one priority. And that's allowed me to grow a great business. Along the way, I've also realized providing value to these young agents or seasoned agents, older agents, just providing value and helping them along the way so that they can find success is great. It's amazing. All this to share with you that, I love what I do. I love the path that I'm on. If you're an agent and wants to connect, be more than happy to talk to you and open up my books to you and tell you what I know. And if you have questions, I'll give you the best possible advice. And if I don't have answers, guaranteed I know somebody that does. So I hope that's a value for whatever it's worth, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and smash the like button so that we know that you like what we're doing, so we'll do more of it.